Hi everyone, Joe Gentile. For those of you who don't know me, I'm one of the founding partners of Sarraf Gentile LLP, which is a law firm that is focused on federal litigation, and we were founded in 2004. So it's almost 20 years in existence for us. We've practiced in a number of areas. We've helped people with immigration issues in federal court. We've represented whistleblowers. But the type of work that we have the deepest experience and most experience in is working with people to file class action lawsuits to try to get justice. And so I'm going to be making a video series in which we're going to be describing what class action lawsuits are, some examples of them and how they've played out. We'll do Q&As if people have questions about class actions, if they want us to look at a specific situation, or they just have questions about how they work, we'll get into that. We're also going to get into why they're so important for people, why they're important for the function of the economy, and why companies are afraid of them. So for this video, really, we're just going to get into what they are. And class action lawsuits, I'm sure everybody's familiar with the term, they've heard of them. They're largely lawsuits that are brought on behalf of a large group of people to pursue a case where the people in that group were harmed in a similar or in the same way. And the cases are brought usually where you have a single class representative or a small group of class representatives who will be typical of the class and will help make decisions on behalf of the class. They're called the lead plaintiffs or class representatives. And so you have this small group of class representatives that bring a case, and it's on behalf of a whole bunch of people that are damaged. And the goal is to try to use that large group of people and the leverage that they have and their ability to defray costs, and to use that leverage to try to get justice for them against usually a large, well-heeled defendant. And without that class action mechanism, they probably wouldn't be able to do anything at all. And the reason for that is because maybe the single biggest benefit of a class action from the perspective of people that are harmed is that by pooling the losses and the damages that everybody has, instead of having to hire an attorney and pay them out of pocket, you can hire highly experienced, highly competent attorneys, teams of them, to work on a contingency basis if you have a good case. So this way you're able to get into court, have your case fought. If it doesn't work out, you don't owe money. And if it works out, then the attorneys share in the upside of the case. The benefit of that is if you didn't have that mechanism, most people, if you have a loss of $1,000, $2,000, even $10,000, it's very hard to hire an attorney on your own and have them go forward with a case, especially if it's a complex case, something dealing with, a securities fraud or an antitrust problem or something like that. It's almost impossible to pay for an attorney to do that, and it works out on a cost-effective basis. So class actions are devices that allow people that are groups of people that are damaged in a similar way to get together, to pool their damages and get access to the courts and have to have an ability to pursue justice against larger corporations, companies, or rich individuals that they wouldn't have otherwise. So in a nutshell, that's what class actions are. And that's what they're seeking to accomplish. They're seeking to accomplish a way for, let's say, average people to be able to take on large, powerful entities and have a chance at justice. So in future videos, we'll get into a lot more details of all the different types of class actions and the different stages of class actions and, just all the details we could think of. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. My contact info will be in the description of the video. Also, feel free to leave a comment with a question to the extent I can. I'm happy to answer that. So thanks and have a great day.